Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pit Stall Premiere Series here from Michigan International Speedway for 100 laps of racing action here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Glad you guys could join us here. Great racing action here on this great 2-mile super speedway here. These guys will have a lot of fun, a lot of good racing here. Very wide track. You'll see temperature is pretty good. Track temperature is really good. Should have some good sticky cars, and these guys should have some good grip. Right now we're into qualifying here. We'll go up and pick the tower up as these guys get ready to go. Right there, the 70 car, Aaron Smith. He is your points leader. Won last week at last race in Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Trying to make it 2 in a row here at Michigan. The 29 Moon Eyes, Luke Gray going out there on the track. He's currently 5th in points. Greg Wellen in the 11 car out there, putting a lap down. Go back to Aaron Smith and watch him take this lap. So far, 38.97. He's on top of the board. Wellen out there, 38.89. That 70 car of Smith was the fastest in practice. Right now, Greg Wellen, though, on the pole. Brandon Medford putting out a time there. Jeff Clifton in the 15. Second in points. Donald Sadusky, 19 right there coming down. Sean Wilder in the 91. Dodge. Red, black, and blue. Three car there. Doug Johnson. The JDS Motorsports entry. So far, they're all chasing Wellen, who's got a 38.89. Smith was able to better his second speed a little bit. See if he can't top him. Here at Michigan, you'll see guys on the front stretch of the tri-oval run from grass to wall. Aaron looks like he's done going pit in. He's satisfied with second for right now. Tim Williams in the 56. Campbell jumps up with that 292 right there. 38.95. Campbell up there in the second position. 38.96. Just a hair faster than Aaron. Tim Williams in 7th. Sadusky right there in 9th right now. He's taking it down a notch. They have a 5-minute qualifying session followed by a 5-minute driver meeting. So these guys that have come down have already got their laps in. There's Len McNeese slowing her down. Lucky Len McNeese, he won our first race this year at Daytona in the 84. Missed our last race, so he fell down the points a little bit. Still in the top 10 and 8th. So he's still right there. Wants to do well here at Michigan, get himself back up into points. Randy Bledsoe in the 81. That Dale Earnhardt tribute car. See what Randy could do here. Randy has one more minute. That lap in, should be able to do that. Slowing down, he's going to be done. Slide job there. Looks like the guys that are here that want to qualify have qualified. We have 19 cars here tonight here at Michigan International Speedway for the Pit Stall Premiere Series. Greg Wellen looks like he's going to be on the pole tonight. Good job by Greg there. While these guys are driving, we have some national anthems, some Canadian national anthem, and a little iRacing special for you guys. Enjoy. Back here, Michigan International Speedway, getting ready to go green. About a minute left until we grid up here, so have some sights and sounds of Michigan International Speedway as we get ready to go racing here. 100 laps again here in the Pit Stall Premier Series. These guys race between every 3 or 4 weeks, usually at Super Speedway. Sometimes they'll mix in some other tracks there. Daytona already, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Now we're at Michigan. Next time we race on June 11th at Darlington. The Lady in Black, the track too tough to tame for 135 laps there. Should be good. Tonight we have 100 laps. They have 2 fast repairs, 50% fuel. They have 4 sets of tires. Michigan's a 2-mile speedway, so you're going to see these guys not using their brakes, but using their gas. Off the gas, into the turn. They're getting back on the gas. They're going to use their lines and try to get ready and get a good exit off the turn. Pit stall is a bunch of good racers. Again, Aaron Smith, your point leader so far. He won last time at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So, good racer. When he races in the pit stall road course, he is dominant. He has showing he is just as dominant almost on these speedways. So pretty complete racer, Aaron Smith. But there's several contenders there with Aaron to compete with him. We're going to see them all tonight here as we're getting ready to go green. Starting to grid up right now. On the pole, Greg Wellen in the 11 car. Outside Greg in that 292, Mike Campbell. In row number 2, you have Aaron Smith, the second points leader. Outside Aaron, Brandon Medford, that 83. In row 3, Randy Bledsoe in the 81. Outside Randy in that 15, Jeff Clifton. In row number 4, Roy Hyde in that 00. Outside of Roy, Tim, the Canadian Assassin Williams in that 56. In row number 5, Cody Nelson in the 7 car. Outside of Cody is Donald Sadusky in the 19. Donald has been very strong in these pit stall races. Just had a series of bad luck, it seems like, in both the first 2 races this season. In row number 6, you have Michael Taylor in the 98 and Luke Gray in the 29. In row number 7, Doug Johnson in that 3 car. Outside Doug Johnson, the other Doug Wysocki in the 34. In row number 8, Len McNeese, lucky Len McNeese in the 84. He won our first race this season at Daytona. And outside Len is Sean Wilder in that 91. In row number 9, Hilton Young in the 18. Outside Hilton, Brian Rainville in that 60. And all by himself in that last row, in row number 10, Jeffrey Todd Tufts, we'll just call him JT, in that 13 car. As we get ready to go, pace car is leading these guys off of pit road. We're getting ready to get this race underway. 100 laps here, Michigan International Speedway. 200 miles. A very wide track. These guys can go 4 or 5 wide here at this track. They shouldn't go that 5 wide, but they can. Like Greg has chosen the top line. He does have choice. He's chosen top. Pace truck leads him down the backstretch. All getting formed up right now, getting ready to go. Go on green. Pace truck dives off. We're getting ready to go green. Greg Wellens chosen the outside line. He's the pole setter tonight. Green flag is out. Here we go. Greg on that outside line. Great push there with the 83 Brandon Medford. There's some drafting here, but not a whole heck of a lot. It's all about placing your car in the corner right. You see Mike Campbell with a great line there on the low side. Underneath the pole setter Greg Wellen. Greg will have good momentum though off the top side. They go into turn number 3. As these tires wear down, that bottom move, Greg right there, a little correction. He got loose there. Had to get that. You saw his car, the back end start coming around. He had to get out of it a little bit. And it gives the 292 a little bit of room there. He wants that bottom side. He might not want that bottom side, right? Or the top side, I mean, in front of Greg. Seems he's running pretty good there on the bottom, although you see there, Greg, great push off the turn. And we're under yellow. Under caution. On lap 2, caution flag. See, maybe if it had to do with Randy a little bit. Back this thing up a little bit. He looks like he's got a little bit of damage. Tell. There it is. Yeah, he just got loose off of turn 2 and just got a little bit of a help there in the backside and just lost it. Yellow flag comes out for him. Got to be thankful for that. So Randy comes around in lap number 2. That back end around, saves himself and gets a caution flag. Right now, City 19, he started 5th position, so all the way to the back of the field, he'll be all right very early in the race. Get those positions back. Remember, these guys have 4 sets of tires. You get the set you have. Some more, so Randy definitely going to have to change some of those tires out after he spun. See there tonight, Dave in the comments, $150 payout. 75 goes to first, 50 to second, 25 to third. We will have a stage at the end of lap 40. Randy getting himself into pits. Your leader is going to be Jeff Clifton in that 15 car. Again, he's second in points. Jeff has been strong all season. The first couple races. With Jeff, you have Donald Sandusky in the 19. He'll be in second. Tim Williams, Cody Nelson, Michael Taylor, Doug Johnson, Hilton Young, Greg Wellen, Aaron Smith, and Brandon Medford make up your top 10 right now. One more time around, and then we'll go back to green. Track like this with these ARCA cars, you want to get a few laps under the tires, get those tires warmed up, and then the car will handle pretty well. But you need to get a couple laps in, and this is why you saw a couple of those guys were kind of squirrely. You saw Greg Wellen, and he was on the pole, got squirrely in 4, had to chase the car up the hill. And you saw the 81, Randy Bledsoe, turn that car around. It's just, you need to get those tires warmed up, and then this thing will stick down good to this track. Jeff Clifton in the pole, in first right now is chosen the bottom line. So Donald Sandusky on the outside of him. We'll go green on lap number 6. Pace truck takes him into 3. I'll duck off here shortly. We wait for the flagman to wave that green, and Jeff Clifton take this field back it towards turn number 1. See Doug Johnson there. Nice to see him up in lane in row number 3. On the outside, the 18 having a little bit of a connection problem. Hilton Young. He's back solid. Green flag is out. Jeff Clifton taking him to the start-finish line down in turn number 1. Donald Sandusky strong on the outside, sticking them with them side by side. See what we do. Coming off a 2. Jeff with good drive into the turn, right down to that yellow line. Got a little bit loose there, but he's doing all right. Got good drive off. We'll be able to get in front of that 19 very easily right there. That was a great corner there by the 15 car. There goes Donald trying the inside line. Jeff right in the middle of a turn, just following his marks. Great job there. That's what you see the guys do. They're going to come down here onto the flats, the shortest way around the track. You see a lot of guys do that. Tim Williams trying to get around the 7 to Cody Nelson for 3rd position. He's got it. Jeff Clifton, ooh, he's starting to get loose. That back end starting to come around a little bit. And here comes Donald Sandusky, the 19. Gonna look down inside. Tim Williams coming up there on the 15 as well. Donald may have it in 3. Let's see what happens. Jeff's got to take it a little easier, got a little loose. There's Donald's got it. Tim Williams right on the bumper of the 15. No contact, just good racing there. Donald takes the lead, takes him into turn number 1. Looks like Jeff's got his bearings back. He's going to bring that 15 car up to challenge for the lead in the 19. Tim Williams hasn't given up though either. And there's a 7 of Cody Nelson, Michael Taylor, and that 98 right there in that singular car in 5th position. They're all blanket over those top 3. They are right there, nose to tail. Donald with a great drive off of turn 4 there. Down the front straight. Tim Williams looking inside of the 15. Looks like he may have him going into 1. We'll see if Jeff will give it to him or make him earn it. There, off the back stretch. There goes the 19 car. Tim Williams still side by side with the 15. Down into turn number 3. Tim's going to get that position over the 15 now. And here comes the 7 of Cody Nelson looking inside. Almost 3 wide there on the front stretch. Jeff's going to slide up right behind the 56 of Tim Williams. Cody Nelson looking down low. Not quite the grip there he wanted as the 15. Going to get out in front. And here comes that 98 with good momentum. The 7 had to get out of the gas a little bit, so that 98's creeping up. Trying to take that position. Go up into 4th place in front of Cody Nelson. Got a little high there. Have good shot off of turn 4. Great momentum. He's on the gas and he's going to look to the inside of the Cody Nelson in the 7. He's got him so far. Let's see if he can make it stick in turn number 1. Looks like he's got it. Good job there by the 98, Michael Taylor. Cody Nelson's going to try the crossover, go inside of him, down the back stretch, and try to take his position back in lap number 3. Here comes your pole setter, Greg Well, in that 11 Red Bull. We know he's fast. Got his car underneath him on lap number 11. Everything's situated. He's going to split the middle between the 98 and the... Ooh, he gets a little low into the 7 car. Little bumper car action there. Everyone's safe. Everyone made it through. We're good. Greg Well, though, coming. Right now in 5th position. Good Greg. Jeff Clifton a little slow. Greg's going to slow down a little bit. And now he's going to take him 3 wide down the backstretch. Oh, the 98, Michael Taylor. Gets in front of Jeff Clifton. Jeff there with Greg Wellen. Don't know how clear he was there. Greg gave him grace there, though. Greg's going to try him on the outside. May have gotten a little high there, but see, he does momentum off of turn 4 down the front stretch. Got Aaron Smith in the 70. He's creeped up, your points leader. Great race in here between these 4 cars. Greg Wellen trying to get past the 15. Thinks he's finally done it. He's finally done it. Jeff Clifton now with Cody Nelson and Aaron Smith. Jeff falling back a little bit. Car's just not handling like he'd like to. Like he'd like it right now. There's no doubt about that. A little slower than some of these leaders. Jeff Clifton going to settle in behind Aaron Smith. He'll be in 7th. Go back here. Here's Brandon Medford in the 83. And you got a gaggle here. Hilton Young, Mike Campbell, Luke Gray. All kinds of good racing right now. These guys are racing. Do the 292 into the 18. That's going to hurt right there for Hilton Young. He's got some damage. He is definitely slowed on the track. The 292 has some damage. He is way slow. That's going to cause hurt these racing guys. This race for these guys. There's not another caution or stage until lap 40 unless we have some contact. Back up here in the front, you got 98 Michael Taylor, 7 Cody Nelson, Aaron Smith battling for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Greg Wellen has gotten around these guys. He's into 3rd. He's chasing Tim Williams, who's chasing right there. Donald Sandusky, he is in 1st position, about a half a second ahead of Tim Williams. Behind Tim, about 6/10 behind Tim, you got the 11 car Greg Wellen, who was on the pole this race tonight. And then behind those guys, you have Aaron Smith, Michael Taylor, Cody Nelson. These guys are battling it out. Here comes Aaron Smith around all those guys into 4th position, trying to make some ground up and catch that 11 car. Got clear sailing now. He's 4/10 behind him. Brandon Medford right there in the 83. He's gotten around the 15 of Jeff Clifton. It's right here, 2nd place battle. Greg Wellen is coming. Catching to the Canadian assassin, Tim Williams. Now 56. 4/10 faster last lap. He's definitely got a fast car. Was on the pole. Tim's going to give him the position if he wants it. We're only on lap number 17. Lots of racing to go. Tim's going to let him have it probably here. Off of 1 and 2. Although, no, Tim's going to fight him for all he's worth. Got a little tight there in the turn. The 11 car is able to go around him. Here comes Aaron Smith after that side-by-side fight. He's got great momentum off of 2. Goes down low into turn number 3. Tim Williams might lose 2 positions this lap. Tim doing a good job there off of turn number 4. Keep in front of that 70. We'll see what happens. We go into turn number 1. Aaron Smith trying that bottom sign all the way to the yellow line. Just can't make it stick there off of turn 2. Williams with the advantage, and he goes by him on the outside. Off the offside, you're going to have greater momentum off the turn as you're able to get in the gas a little bit sooner. Get that car around. But Aaron Smith's not done. There's no doubt about that. Fight, fight, fight. They're all trying to chase this guy right here, the 19, Donald Sandusky. Got about an 0.8 of a second lead almost on Greg Wellen. Greg was 0.3 faster last lap. See how he can do these coming laps. If he can get back, get on his bumper. Aaron Smith's finally got around Tim Williams there. Now Aaron Smith with Greg Wellen chasing down that 19. Go back here. Brandon Medford and Michael Taylor battling it out for 5th. Got Cody Nelson right there in the 7, just waiting for someone to make a mistake so they can move on up. $20 laps in, 80 laps to go. Still a lot of racing here. 7 car Cody Nelson dives down low under Michael Taylor, and he's going to get that position. Michael went a little high there. Got Randy Bledsoe in the 81. He spun and went all the way back to 19th, the back of the field. He is already back up into 9th, so he is sporty tonight. That 81 Good Ranch Dale Earnhardt Memorial car. It is flying like Dale's behind the wheel. John Wilder coming there. Roy Hyde right there. Led McNeese. These guys have gotten kind of spread out a little bit. These guys right here. The 34, Doug Wysocki. And the 60, Brian Rainville. Luke Gray right here. Pretty racy side. Almost nose to tail. Sitting 13th, 14th, and 15th. Battle's coming here. Greg Wellen. He is less than 3/10 of a second behind Donald Sandusky, seeing if he can take that lead over. He had it at the beginning of the race on the pole. He wants it back. It's coming ever so slightly. He's a little over a tenth better than Donald last lap. Now he's sitting 2/10 behind him. Down into turn number 3 we're going. Donald choosing the low line. Greg is going to take that middle line, and he is just so fast right there. And actually, Donald's going to go down. He's going in for pits. He didn't go down at the beginning of this race when they had that first caution, so he's coming in. So is Tim Williams, Cody Nelson, Brian Rainville. Those 4 cars all coming down. Greg Wellen, now your leader. Aaron Smith in second. Get a few cars coming down the pits. Greg Wellen right now in the lead. There goes Aaron Smith. He's coming down the pits now. And most of these guys pit on lap 3 when we came under our first caution with the 81 spin. And they're trying to time this with the stage, which is on lap 40. Going to cut it in half. Greg's going to stay out. Maybe coming in this time. We'll see. Aaron Smith, Jeff Clifton, Michael Taylor, Doug Johnson. Those 4 came in this time. Greg Wellen in the lead. He's got about almost a 2-second lead over the 83 of Brandon Medford. Greg's going to stay out for right now. Looking to lap that 7 car. Many more cars. Medford, Bledsoe, Sean Wilder, Luke Gray, Doug Wysocki, Mike Campbell in that 292. They all came in. Right now you got 4 cars that haven't pitted yet. Greg Wellen, Len McNeese, Roy Hyde, and JT, Jeffrey Todd Tufts in that 13 car. Greg Wellen with a 5.5 second lead. He's on old tires though. We'll see what happens with him. Might be coming in. Here he comes. Here's your leader, the 11 car. Down into pit road. Your leader now. The 84, Lucky Len McNeese. Len loves to do this. He loves to run these segments out as far as he can. Roy Hyde has come in. So only 2 cars now. Len McNeese and Jeffrey Todd Tufts in that number 13. Looks like Len might be coming down. He goes down low. Lets the 60 go around him. 60 on newer tires. Len definitely slowing down. Looks like he's coming in this time. We'll see if the 13, the 13, that Miller High Life, looks like he's coming down now too. So everyone will have pitted. And right now, there's your leader, Donald Sandusky. He has a 0.5 second lead on Aaron Smith. And almost a 1.5 second lead on Greg Wellen. There's Aaron Smith in that 70. At 11 and Greg Wellen. We got 13 laps until we get our stage caution. Guys get a little stretched out. You got green flag pit stops, so a little stretched out here and there. We'll put a little track map up so in case you can see where your driver's at. You'll see everyone's all over the track. Leader there is that 19 coming up to the start finish line. He's got the 70 and the 11 behind him. Right now, Cody Nelson in the 5th position, really battling with Randy Bledsoe in that 81. And he's fast tonight. So is the seven car super fast too. He's been up front all race. There goes Randy trying the inside here. Side by side down the backstretch. Trying to get out in front of that 7 car. Looks like Cody's going to give it to him here into 3. Yep, Cody's going to settle in behind. Maybe try and go down low. There we go. A little bit further back. You got Sean Wilder watching this action. That 91 car, that 91 Mopar. Watching the 7 and the 81. Just waiting for someone to make a mistake. Or see them get a little racy side by side so he can make a move and get up there. A little bit behind Sean, you have that 98 Michael Taylor. He was up front for a while. Ryan Rainville there in the 60. Luke Gray in the top 10. That 29 Moon Eyes come up to the lead. There's Len McNeese, the 84. He's come back out and finished and settled down into 11th position. Roy Hyde, the 00. Right behind Roy, you got that 15 right there, Jeffrey Clifton. He's now sitting in 13th. He led a little bit. The car kind of got a little loose on him, and he's settled back down. 13th position right now. There's Doug Williams, or Tim Williams, pardon me. I'm combining names here. Tim Williams, who was top 3, now into 14th position. On the pits a little long, took 4 tires. That set him back a little bit. Now he's charging though with that fresh rubber on his car. Should make up some ground here. All chasing this guy though. The 19, he is pulling away. He has a 4-second lead on the 70 car. Last pitted on lap 22. So he's got 9 laps on his tires. See if he's got enough fuel to make it all the way to lap 40. Right now the 70 and the 11 just biding their time. Going around waiting for that 40th lap to hit, I think. Luke Gray is on a mission. He is up to 5th place now. Like he took some tires and fuel. A lot of these guys only took fuel. But Luke is coming. So is that 60 Brian Rainville. There's Randy Bledsoe. He's now in 7th. Cody Nelson in that 7 down into pit road. He was in the top 5. See if this is a little strategy or not. We'll see with Cody. Jeff Clifton, there's Jeff in the 13th position. Right now, this is the man on the move, the 29 car of Luke Gray. Moon Eyes. Always watching you with that hood of his. No matter where he's at on the track, he can see. "33 laps in. They'll have 67 to go. We've had 1 caution. It was on lap 2 for the 81. Coming around. Crank it up here a little bit. Some action here. There's Donald right there. The lead he has. Here comes the 70. Battle right here. Len McNeese and the 292 of Michael Campbell battling back and forth. Michael able to get around him there. Let a little bit loose there in the turns. Medford chasing in the 83, chasing down Brian Rainville. He's about 7/10 behind him. They're content to play the string out here, get to lap 40 for a pit stop. Some racing here. Doug Wysocki and Jeff Clifton. Guys battling for 14th position right now. We had an incident. Cody Nelson into the wall. Let's see if we can see what happened here. See, Cody just got loose. That's why he came down into the pits. Had damage there on the right side. Just cannot get away from the wall there. Back over here. Jeff Clifton battling still with Doug Wysocki there. Lap number 37, getting closer and closer. No one has anything right now for that 19. Got almost an 8-second lead right now on Aaron Smith. He is cranking. He is catching up to the 18, Hilton Young. Trying to put him a lap down before we go under caution. Lap number 39 now here. As he gets up closer and closer to that 18. See if he slows down a little bit. That 18, maybe not. This might be too fast. The 18 still having connection problems, getting in and out on his network. Like Donald's going to give him a little bit of grace here. There's the 18. See when the yellow comes out. At the end of the first stage. There it is. First stage is over. Your winner's right there, Donald Sandusky. In the 19. Winner of the first stage. Pace car out there. Get everyone lined up. These guys will come down for some pit action. Then we'll have Donald come up here. Chat for a few seconds. Be right back. Back here, these guys getting ready to go under onto the pits here. See what happens. See if Donald can keep his position in the front. Donald's going to get left side tires. See if he goes around and gets right sides as well. He will not, just lefts and fuel. He's going to race to 29. He's going to get out on top. Racing with his buddy. And that 29, Luke Gray. We're going to pull Donald up here and have a few words with him. Hold on one second. Hey, Donald, this is Steve, man. You got me?
Hey, Steve. How's it going, bud?
Pretty good, man. Man, you were dominant after that pit stop. What happened? You just drove away from everybody.
I don't want to jinx myself like last time.
I hear you, man. I mean, car is strong again. Looks like you may have the car to beat. I mean, the 11 car got that pole, but again, you drove away from everybody there after that pit stop. Did you get just 2 tires and fuel, or what'd you do last time?
Yeah, two right sides and fuel.
Okay. Now you got your buddy Luke right behind you.
Yes, sir. I thought he was going to beat me, and actually, I thought it was Greg there at first, and then I looked at it as Luke. But yeah, he almost got me. Yeah. I was at like 56, and I had to back off. So.
Well, good deal, man. Hey, you're almost halfway through. I mean, do you feel pretty confident right now?
Yeah, just like I do, but you never know, man. You always have that margin of error that you're gonna have. So, I'll think positive and see what happens at the end.
All right, man. Well, good luck, Donald. Have a good one.
Thanks, buddy.
There you go. There's Donald Sadusky. He's your leader right now. Gonna take the inside. Here on the restart, we'll go green at lap 44. And Donald doing now, as Donald was kind of alluding to at Las Vegas, he was dominant there for a bit. Towards the end, though, his car fell off and he ended up getting past, so that's what he's kind of alluded to there. He's hoping he can keep that car out front. Again, before we went at the end of the stage, 7.5 second lead he had on a 70 car. So we'll see what he can do. You see Aaron's right there behind him, that 70. Greg Wellen right there in the 11 car. So those guys were trying to chase him down there at the end. They're still right there after caution. Surprise there is a 29. Luke Gray, he's come out of nowhere. He was in the back of the pack. After pit stops, he just came on like gangbusters. Now he's in the second position. Quick pit stop. Looks like everyone else got 2 tires and fuel. Luke and Donald go right sides only and fuel. And we're going to get ready to go green. Green flag is out. Here we go. Donald and Luke side by side there. Down into turn number 1. See if this car is one to stick. Look at the 60 looking in between the 70 and the 11. Not going to make it happen, though. I think the 70 and the 11 are going to be faster, though. These guys in front, they have 4 fresh tires, whereas the 29 and the 19 only have 2 fresh tires. Here comes the 98. Sean Wilder and the 91 coming too. 19 gets a little loose. He's going to lose a few positions here. Luke Gray is able to go around him on the outside. Here comes the 11 of Greg Wellen. He's side drafted, pushing Donald down a little bit, almost 4 wide here in Michigan. Here on the Pit Stall Premier Series, Greg Wellen out to the lead. Aaron Smith down below. What a restart by all these guys. There goes Luke Gray. He lost a little bit of traction too high. He's going to fall back. And now Greg Wellen retakes the lead. Aaron Smith right there. And Brian Rainville in the 60 car. Going right outside of Aaron Smith into that second position. This Greg just needs to get this car hooked up and see if he can set sail. 55 laps to go here in the Pit Stall Premier Series on Victory Lane Broadcasting. But Brian Rainville's coming. He wants the lead. Started in 18th position, trying to take the top position away from Greg Wellen. Trying to see where he wants to go. Into turn number 3. Greg's preferred line right there on that black line. He likes that line right there. His car's really fast there. Go down and towards the start finish line. Turn number 1. Right now, these guys are not taking that flat part. Back here, Donald Sandusky in the 19, falling to Jeffrey Clifton. Clifton coming up. He's into 7th position. There's 2 tires coming back to haunt the 19. You think they're haunting him? Luke Gray back here is in 16th position. It's falling back tremendously with those only right side tires and fuel. We're under caution. Donald Sandusky with some contact there. Caution flies. We'll see what happened. We'll watch Mike Campbell, the 292. He is super loose. So is the 19. Looks like the 292 is going to look down low of Donald. And this little contact there on the left rear quarter panel, it's going to happen. Doug Wysocki gets into Len McNeese. Then just completes at the 18. Hilton Young right there coming in. Nowhere to go for him. Luke Gray able to save it a little bit. All starter right there. These cars are real loose. All these guys coming down. You see Donald Sandusky to use a faster pair and probably get 4 fresh tires. Len McNeese, see that right front there on Len's car. Get that thing fixed. There goes the 29, Luke Gray, who was in 2nd. Len McNeese now, he'll come off in 12th. Luke Gray in 13th. Greg Wellen came in for some tires. The first car on pit road, which gave the lead 60 car. Brian Rainville. So Brian Rainville, Sean Wilder, Aaron Smith, Michael Taylor, Randy Bledsoe, Jeff Clifton, and Roy Hyde and JT in that 13. They all stayed out. Had a couple laps on their tires, decided to stay out for track position. See how that does in about 15 laps, 10 to 15 laps, when those other guys with the fresher tires, what they do. Greg Wellen looks like he just got fuel, maybe some right side tires. Same with Tim Williams, Len McNeese, Gray. Donald Sandusky looks like he got 4 tires. And now at the halfway point, 50 laps to go. Ryan Rainville will bring these guys to the green flag here. Sean Wilder outside of the 60 in 2nd. Aaron Smith and Michael Taylor, Randy Bledsoe, Jeff Clifton, Roy Hyde, Greg Wellen, Brandon Medford, and Tim Williams. Going to be your top 10 as we get ready to go back to green for this second half of this race. First half of this race was dominated by that 19. Saw him in that incident. Took 2 tires at the end of the stage. Everyone else took 4. He came barreling down on these guys, and two tires did not agree at all with the 29 and the 19. They fell back. 19 got caught up in that incident there with the 292. And now they're towards the back of the pack. Have to make a move back to the front. Pace car is off. We're going to get ready to go green flag racing here on lap number 51. Brian Rainville in that 60 car. Your leader. Green flag is out. John Wilder on that outside trying to get that car going. Aaron Smith all up and underneath that 60 car, trying to get him to go. And there's that 81, Randy Bledsoe. Super fast all race. Had a little bit of a problem on lap 2, spun the car around. He's back up in the top 5. Right now it's Brian Rainville, Sean Wilder, that 91 looking down low, and the 70 of Aaron Smith. And then you got 3 wide action. Jeff Clifton, Randy Bledsoe, and the 98 of Michael Taylor. Jeff Clifton clears them all. Brian Rainville able to get around Sean Wilder, who's looking down on the inside. And here comes Aaron Smith down the flat. Jeff Clifton right behind him. Luke Gray comes down pit lane. Aaron Smith under the 91. Can he make it stick? We'll see. Jeff Clifton all of a sudden back to being strong. But they're all chasing the 60 car. Brian Rainville now almost has a 4/10 lead over Sean Wilder. Sean getting help right there from the 98. Michael Taylor, that upper line. Aaron Smith underneath Sean. May have him this time. Nope, can't quite clear the 91. 91 comes off of 4 pretty clean. And they'll stay side by side behind them. Jeff Clifton and Michael Taylor battling out for 4th and 5th. Chasing that 60 still. Aaron going down low again. Can he clear the 91 this time? We're going to find out. Still can't do it. Sean is holding his own there on that top line over Aaron Smith, making Aaron use those tires up. Aaron may have to just settle down and get behind the 91. Just stick it down there on the yellow line. Try to get out and try to clear that 91. Definitely not going to do it now. Ryan Rainville taking it down under the white line to try open the flats. John Wilder still right there on that high side. Second, Brian really high. He washed up super high there. Gave Aaron and Sean a really big gap to get that lead back. It's going to be 3 wide down the front stretch almost. Brian's able to recover slightly. We'll see what happens when we go in turn number 3. See Aaron right there. He doesn't want any more inside action. He wants to be on the high side above the 91. Give his tires a little bit of a break. John Wilder washes up a little bit high out of turn number 4. It's a racing deal right there. Aaron Smith finally got that bumper on the outside. Sean can't wash it back up. He's got to stay down low a little bit. Got Brian Rainville coming down on him, but Sean's a little faster. He's got to back off so he doesn't hit the bumper of that 60. That's going to give Aaron Smith the momentum he needs to get around Sean. That's unfortunate. That 91's pretty fast. Now Michael Taylor going to take advantage of that break of momentum for Sean Wilder and get around him into 3rd place. Aaron Smith, though, he's on the move. Ooh, Sean Wilder. A little bit into the bumper of the 98. Now he's got contact into the wall. Yellow flag is out. That's going to be the 91 and the 98 with some contact as the caution flag comes out. Take a look at this. There it is right here. You're going to see Michael Taylor. He gets a little loose right there. Yeah, he went around inside of Sean, got loose. Sean was trying to go around him, and the car just didn't turn well enough right there. That's a racing deal right there. 19 Sandusky caught up again as he was charging up into 6th place. Puts the 98 into the wall. To see the front end come off. Just a racing deal there. I mean, the 98 made a nice move on the inside of the 91. Good to see everyone else kind of clear that without getting caught up. Only a couple cars caught up in that incident. 91, 98, 19. See some cars coming down for pits. There's your leader, Mr. Clifton, in the 15. Jeffrey Clifton is your leader. You have to have a couple words with Jeff. See what happened there in the mid-race. See if he's back and better than ever. Pull him up here in 2 seconds. Hey, Jeff, this is Steve up in the booth, man. You got me?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey, Jeff, man, it seems like, you were strong at the beginning of the race, and then you fell off there before the stage finished. Was there something going on with the car?
Just killing the tires.
Oh, okay, I hear you. Now you're back up front, man. I mean, your car is fast when you're up front. I mean, you have something for these guys to stay up there?
Probably not for guys like Donald and Greg and Aaron. They're aliens when it comes to these big super speedway tracks.
I hear you, man. Well, good luck out there, Jeff, and hope you get up there, get a podium finish, man.
Thanks, guys.
Yo, Jeff, doesn't think he's got enough for the 19 or the 70 or the 11. I think he does. So Luke had to go into the pits there in that green flag run. He had a black flag. We're going to go back racing here. It'll be lap 59 when we go back. Jeff will be in the lead. Donald Sandusky in second. Jeff has chosen the outside line. It'll be 43 laps remaining. We get ready for the green flag here. Pit Stall Premier Series from Michigan International Speedway. 100 laps of racing here on Victory Lane broadcast. You got myself, Steve Herman, in the booth. Our buddy Rick Greenway, my partner in crime. He has a braking competition for his son. Wish his son best of luck today. Hopefully he broke enough boards to get a victory and get a trophy or some kind of medal for his karate braking. We're getting ready to go green here. It'll be lap 59 when we hit green. Jeff Clifton, Donald Sandusky up front. Donald's been up front, but he's also been in a couple incidents. See how his car is. Everyone came down for service this last time under yellow when the 91 and the 98 made a little bit of contact. 19 did get collected as well. See how his car is, if he took a fast repair or not. Pace car is in as we get ready to go back to green. Green flag is out. That 70 truck car is going to come. He got 4 tires and fuel. Donald Sandusky pulls out in front on the inside line. Greg Wellen coming with him. Side by side with 15. Greg Wellen, Jeffrey Clifton right there. As Donald Sandusky kind of pulls away, but not quite. Greg Wellen. Oh, and he makes contact with the 15. Clifton trying to save it. What a save. Now that is racing right there. Jeff Clifton with a great save after contact with the 11. Kyle Busch-like right there at that save in the middle of a turn. That was a great job by Jeff Clifton. And there you go, Brandon Medford going around the 11 of Greg Wellen after Greg had to check up a little bit with that contact. But here comes Greg. Greg in on the pole tonight. Got a fast car. And then there's the other super fast car. That's 70, Aaron Smith. Last race won at Las Vegas. Tried to make it 2 in a row. He goes around Greg Wellen. Now he's right behind Brandon Medford in that 83. Wellen's going to check up behind him, save his tires. There goes Aaron Smith down to the inside. Try a little slide job in front of that 83. I think Brandon's going to let him have it. There goes Aaron into second position, chasing that 19. Donald Sandusky right there. Got about 6/10 of a lead right here behind Aaron. Here comes Brandon, though, back out to the inside. Nothing doing there for the 83. He's going to slide back down. And Greg Wellen right there. Brian Rainville, who's led a few laps tonight. He's coming, too. He's inside Greg Wellen, the 11. Able to make a nice pass there over the 11 car. Seems to be biding his time right now. Here comes the 60. He is flying. He does have 4 tires. He got 4 tires at the last pit stop. A lot of these guys did not. Aaron Smith, Greg Wellen, Tim Williams. Looks like Michael Taylor got 4 tires. So that's why you see the 60, the 70. Those guys able to make huge gains in the corners on some of these guys. 70's kind of stalled out a little bit. Here comes the 60, though. He's on a mission. Get back up there with Aaron. Greg Wellen now getting his feet underneath him. He's going to go after the 83, Brandon Medford. Looking inside. Side by side with that 83. You see the 56 in the back. Behind these, just watching these guys. Greg on the inside of Brandon right there. Going into 3. Finally I'm able to make the move off of turn number 4. He's going to take it down into the under the white line. Tim Williams now coming. Tim on 4 fresh tires. Looking underneath Brandon Medford too. Here comes that 98, Michael Taylor. That car has been flying tonight too. Brandon Medford. Oh, Michael's going to take it down 3 wide. Into turn 3. He's down low. Tim Williams up top. Ooh, Brandon Medford having to check up a little bit. Still not to make contact with that 56 who was coming, sliding up a little bit. Tim Williams able to go around both those guys. Michael Taylor, though, still behind the 83 Brandon Medford. And you have Randy Bledsoe. He's making a move right now on the 98. Here he comes, that Dale Earnhardt Goodrunch service vehicle. Sean Wilder right there, too, in that 91. Back in 9th position. They're coming. Got Doug Johnson, Hilton Young, Len McNeese, all battling here for 14th. Aaron Smith was able to get around Donald there. Donald's tires finally getting the best of him. Aaron's got those 4 fresh tires. Here comes Brian Rainville in that 60. 70 and a 60 right there. 4 tires. And behind them, got a couple more cars that had 4 tires. Tim Williams in the 56 and 98. Michael Taylor. Goes Brian Rainville to the outside of the 19. I think Donald's going to let him have it. Donald's going to save those tires. Brian a little high, but he should be able to take the position from the 19. Donald's going to settle in behind him. Brian goes into turn number 1. Half a second behind Aaron Smith. You have Tim Williams. He's coming right now on Donald. And there's Michael Taylor. There's last of your 4 tires here on that last pit stop. Randy Bledsoe, though, he's taking a look. Can't quite get her done. Brian Rainville in second right now. Half a second behind the 70, Aaron Smith. There's your leader. He won last time at Las Vegas. He's back to leading again. Greg Wellen, who was up there towards the front, slid back to 8th now. A lot of these guys who didn't take tires, just took 2 tires, sliding back. Tires are key. 68 laps in. We only have 32 to go. Aaron Smith still leading. Here's Tim Williams, I mean. He is coming for that 60. Tim was up in second place earlier in this race. Fell back a little bit. Now he's back. Fresh tires, looking to make a move. Got a fast car in that 56. Side by side with Brian Rainville right now for second position. Looks right now he's got it. Cleanly into second place, that 56. Tim, the Canadian Assassin Williams. Great job tonight with Tim Williams behind the wheel, that 56. He's a second, though, back of Aaron Smith. In fourth position, you see him right there, Donald Sandusky. Then you have Randy Bledsoe behind him, Michael Taylor, Sean Wilder, Greg Wellen, Brandon Medford, and Michael Campbell, your top 10. Your leaderboard right there. Back here, number 81, that 81 of Brandy Bledsoe able to get around Donald Sandusky. Donald now sitting in fifth. Now he's got Michael Taylor coming. Taylor looking to the high side. Taylor does have fresher rubber on than Donald. Can't make that move though. '98 looking down low now here into turn number 3. Almost got the preferred line, but you see him wiggling that front tire. It's a little high there. He's on the gas. He's got better speed right now down that straightaway. A drag race down the front stretch. Michael finally may have him here in 1 and 2. Nope, Donald, that top line right now, so good for that 19. 98 might just settle behind him now, take a few laps off, let the tires cool down just a little bit, and then make another move. Although here comes Sean Wilder in that 91. It's my turn to give that 19 a run for his money. See if he can get around that 98. Back behind, you got Greg Wellen and Brandon Medford here. Greg, our pole sitter tonight. Currently sitting in 8th position. Getting closer and closer to green flag stops. Guys are probably going to want to stretch it as long as they can. All they want to do is catch this guy, the 70, Aaron Smith, dominating again. He is a second and a half in front of Tim Williams, our first car into the pits. It is Michael Campbell in that 292. Luke Gray in and out of the pits as well. He's a lap down right now. 2 laps down now since he pitted. Now all eyes are on the 70. How long will he take it? Last pitted on lap 56. So 18 laps ago. Brian Rainville, Jeff Clifton. So the 60 and the 15 coming into pit road. See how much longer until the 70 comes in. Got a second, 1.7 second lead right now. Stay out for at least one more lap. Keep it on a go, and he's a fast car out there. 40.91 last lap. 40.84, so a little faster last lap than he was the lap before. So not be time for him to come in quite yet. Him and Donald Sandusky laying down some fast laps. Roy Hyde, a 40.77. Far cry from their fastest laps of the race. I mean, the fastest lap tonight looks like it was a 39.05. That was Tim Williams, a 39.05. So great lap there. Yeah, Hilton Young has come into the pits. 70 car is going to stay out. I mean, as long as you can stay out, the longer you stay out, can you make it to the end? We'll see what happens. Greg Well and Brandon Medford still battling for 6th position. That track map, put it back up there. They're still battling, still fighting. Jeff Clifton goes down low under the 11 car. I don't know if Greg was slowing down for the pits or what. He slowed down tremendously there. The 15 took advantage and went right by him. Here comes Michael Taylor. The 98 going to go right by him. Jeff Clifton did take time, was in the pits earlier and took some tires, so he's definitely markedly faster than these guys right now. Last lap was a 39.80. Those guys in front are running, or 39.80. Yeah, 39.80. The guys in the lead are running about a second slower. They're all chasing this guy who ran a 40.90 last lap. Donald Sandusky in the pits. Sean Wilder into the pits. '91 and the 19 coming down for service. Aaron Smith, though, still leads. The 34, Doug Wysocki, and the other Doug Johnson in the 3 car down pit road. So 4 cars in pit lane right now. Tim Williams nearly 2 seconds back now, so Aaron Smith's able to pull away just slightly. See if Aaron comes down this time by. It looks like it. Here comes Tim Williams. Randy Bledsoe coming down as well. Greg Welland, Brandon Medford, Michael Taylor, Roy Hyde. Those guys all coming in. Guess who isn't? Len McNeese. He is not coming in. He is going to stay and play it out. 21 laps to go here from Michigan International Speedway, the Pit Stall Premier Series on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Len McNeese is your leader right now. We'll see how long he stays out. 21 laps to go. He's slowing down. Looks like he might be coming into the pits. Here comes Len down pit road. Straighten her out. And there's your leader right there, the 19 of Donald Sandusky. He is your leader now. See if he can take this all the way to the checkered. He's got Aaron Smith behind him. About 2 seconds back. And then Randy Bledsoe, Jeff Clifton, Sean Wilder, and Greg Welland. Tim Williams back in 8th. Michael Taylor in 9th. And in 10th, Michael Campbell in that 292. Everyone kind of spaced out a little bit. You'll crank it up for a lap or so. 20 laps to go here from Michigan International Speedway. Back here with Donald Sandusky, your leader. 1.9 second lead, although it's slowly coming down a little bit as Aaron, I think, has looks like he got 4 tires. So it looks like he's going to start making some progress. He's down to 1.7 now behind the 19. Cars on the lead lap. Still 2 cars out. The Ryan Rainville out of the race. He was leading for some time. He had a problem on pit road. So he's out of the race. Donald Sandusky, your leader, though. 1.2 second lead on the 70 car. After that, you have Brandy Bledsoe, that 81. Dale Earnhardt Mobile. Greg Wellen, though, is coming. Greg right there on the 11. You got the 91. Tim Williams and Sean Wilder really duking it out right there. That's for 5th position. Tim taking the advantage to the outside and able to pass the 91. Both those cars had 4 fresh tires. Tim has been up front most of tonight. Sean Wilder has been up front, falling back when he got caught up in an accident. Now he's back up front with these guys. 91 Mopar. Battling out for a top 5 finish tonight. Aaron Smith is a coming. See him behind Donald right there. He is less than a second behind him. 15 laps to go. Still plenty of time. Catching him pretty quickly. Run some pretty fast laps. Aaron ran a 39.61. Donald ran a 39.86 last lap. But here's the man on the move right now. Greg Wellen ran a 39.36. So he flew around. Him and Tim Williams ran identical laps. They are flying around this track. Still can't catch the 19, though. He is still up front. 14 laps to go. Here at Michigan, Pit Stall Premier Series. 3rd race of the season for these guys. Here on Victory Lane Broadcast, we'll bring you all the races this season for the Premier Series. Love to do it. These guys are some top-notch Speedway drivers. Put on a great show as they are tonight. This is one of their premier drivers here, the 19, Donald Sandusky. Right behind him is their points leader in the 70, Aaron Smith. He's right at half a second behind him. He ran about 4 tenths faster than the 19 last time, so he is coming. See him right there. There's that 70s. Hitting his marks, getting through these laps. Hoping that extra set of tires he has on will help him catch up and pass that 19. Now down to 4 tenths of a second. That gap is closing. Now it's down under 3 tenths of a second, so he's picking up a little bit of that draft too. It's helping him down the straightaways. Here he comes down the inside off of 4. Donald's going to take it down. I won't say he's blocking, but he took it down. A little bit of a block there. Aaron going to burn his tires up doing that, though. Aaron's going to get that inside position. And all that maneuvering just going to break all of his momentum. Aaron's going to take the lead here. 11 laps to go. That 70 car back in the lead. Donald right behind him, giving him a shove. Oh, but it makes Donald a squirrely. Can Donald get back up to his bumper? We're going to see. Ten laps to go here for Michigan International Speedway. Pit Stall Premier Series. Donald Sandusky chasing Aaron Smith right now in that 70 car. Starting to fall back. Donald may have burned those tires up. He's going to fall into the clutches of the 11. Greg Wellen just waiting back there to get in that top 3. Aaron Smith pulling away a little bit. Donald, there's Donald right there. Doesn't have anything for him right now. Donald still has a 2-second lead on third place, Greg Wellen. Tim Williams, a second and a half behind Greg. Williams and Bledsoe battling back and forth right here for fourth place. 9 laps to go. The question will be, does everybody have enough fuel to go the distance? The 292 into the pits. He pitted, see, about 6 laps before all these other guys. That might be a sign of things to come. Who will have to pit here at the end? 84, Len McNeese will have to pit. I would have, well, maybe his pit counter might not be correct on my end. Bledsoe inside of the 56 of Tim Williams. Can he make this move? Can he make it stick? Not quite. Tim has that bumper right there by the rear bumper. Can't really get anywhere. Williams to the outside. Bledsoe's going to stay on the yellow. He's cleared him now. He's going to slide it right in front of him. Tim's going to take it back down. And Bledsoe takes the 4th position from Tim Williams. Yeah, Dave, that's right. The curse got him. Every time I bring him into the booth, he falls back. Seven laps to go. Everyone's chasing this guy to 70 of Aaron Smith. Donald Sandusky in second. A second and a half back. He's got a 2-second lead on Greg Wellen. So nice and comfortable there with 6 laps to go. The question is, will these guys be able to make it all the way under green to the finish? Few more laps for this phenom in this series. The 70 of Aaron Smith, the Pit Stall Premier Series, the Pit Stall Road Course Series. This guy is winning everything. Can anyone challenge him for the points lead after tonight? We're going to see. If he keeps showing up, he is hard to beat. Donald gave it his best shot tonight. 5 laps to go to see if he can get back up there. But he's fallen backwards, though. 1.8 seconds back at Aaron Smith now. 5 laps to go here. Aaron Smith out there in front. Donald Sandusky in second. Greg Wellen in third. There's your podium right now. Randy Bledsoe in fourth. Randy's battling out here with Sean Wilder, Tim Williams. Best racing right here on the circuit right now. Guys keep swapping back and forth. Randy right now clear in the 4th position. Tim Williams, Sean Wilder battling it out for 5th. Nose to tail they go. 4 laps to go. Tim right up on the bumper of the 91. Backs off just a little bit. Doesn't want to have any contact, cause any incidents. Down the backstretch, Sean with a great momentum right there on the 81 of Bledsoe. Can he make the pass? Fourth position, good points gain if he's able to do it. He's going to take his time here. He's going to back off a little bit. Looks like Randy's slowing down considerably. Almost looked like maybe he was going to go down to the pits. Nope. Sean's thinking he's going to try the high side here on Randy Bledsoe. Into turn 1, 3 laps to go. The 18 coming down pit road, Hilton Young. Sean Wilder on the outside. He's got good momentum. Bledsoe had to back off a little bit. Got a little tight there. Tim Williams down to the inside. Lost some momentum there by the 81. Here comes everyone around the 81. Ooh, the 81 close into the 56. Makes contact. It's going to slide backwards. He's going to clear himself into 7th. Sean Wilder able to clear it into 4th. He's got Brandon Medford, Tim Williams coming. Go back up to our leader for these last lap and a half or so. Aaron Smith, last pitted on lap 79, so can he make 21 laps? That's the question. Down at turn number 3. Getting close to collecting that white flag. Led McNeese into the pits. Aaron Smith down to the start-finish line. White flag in hand. Doesn't have much competition. There's Sandusky. Got a little 2.25 seconds over Greg Wellen. On this final lap here, the top 3 seem pretty set. Aaron Smith into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. Aaron Smith's going to win your race today from Michigan International Speedway. He's going to take the checker. Donald Sandusky in 2nd. Greg Wellen in 3rd. Brandon Medford in 4th. Tim Williams in 5th. Sean Wilder in 6th. Bledsoe in 7th. Roy Hyde in 8th. Michael Taylor in 9th. JT Jeffrey Todd Tuss in 10th. There's your top 10. We're going to come back in a second. We're going to talk to the top 3 if we got them in here before we say goodnight.
I ran out of gas right across the line.
All right, back here with the top 3. Aaron Smith, your winner. Aaron, man, not quite as dominant, but I mean, once you got out in the lead, no one could catch you out there tonight.
Yeah, man, those tires definitely played a really big factor there. I was afraid I took my second to last set a little too early there. I think it was around lap 59 under that caution that I took them, but fortunately the race went green from there and it all played out in my favor.
Now, did you have any fuel concerns at all there towards the end? I mean, it had been about a 21, 22 lap stint. I mean, was there concern you might run out of gas?
Yeah, coming to that last green flag pit stop, I was trying to get one extra lap out of it. Unfortunately, I was sputtering right when I got to my box, but that was the lap that made the difference. I ran out right when I was doing my burnout there. I was only a lap to the goods, so to be that close was a little nerve-wracking, but it worked out.
Well, congratulations, man. It seems like every time I broadcast these races, whether it be here or on the road course, it's the 70 car in the front. I mean, Donald and Greg challenged you pretty good tonight. But that 70 car is hard to beat here in this pit stall series. Anyone that you want to, give a shout out to or thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the folks at the Pit Stall Premier Series for having me this season, all the folks in the race for putting on a good show. A lot of people put up a pretty good fight tonight, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season there, but I'd like to thank you for broadcasting as well, and all the folks for watching. Looking forward to getting back at it in June.
Good deal, man. Congratulations. Donald, you're in second, man. I'm sorry. I don't know if I cursed you or not. Every time I pull you up, it seems like something happens. I'm sorry.
You know what I was gonna say that to you, and he said the same exact thing as last week or last race. I zipped it. I didn't say anything. Go ahead.
That's all right. Dave did in the chat, in the YouTube chat. So he said you cursed him, Herman. And I'm sorry. I won't bring you up next time if you win the stage, and I won't ask you any of that questions. I mean, talk about tonight's race. I mean, you were one of the strongest cars. It seems like pit strategy played difference, whether or not the 11 car was in the front, the 70 car was in the front, or you. I mean, is it all pit strategy there between tires, like Aaron was saying?
Yes, pit strategy was key.
I mean, it seemed like the 4 tires were just huge on this track. Every time you took 2 and someone behind you had 4, they just flew around people on in these turns.
Yeah, with that last pit stop, I took right sides. So I already had left sides, and they were pretty good from the past pit stops I've been doing. But yeah, I took right sides, and I was getting Aaron 1 and 2. Better off in 1 and 2, and then Aaron was getting me back in 3 and 4. And he ended up, I tried blocking, doing a little block, then got behind him and tried to push him in the corner. I almost wrecked myself. Pushed him in the corner to try to get him loose, to go in strong. But nah, he was awesome tonight, man. Greg did a hell of a job, and yeah, congrats to Aaron, dude. He did good. Last time.
Greg was licking his chops behind you. He was hoping that you were going to wreck both you guys so he could take that lead, I'm sure. But yeah, good job out there, Donald. I mean, you're always in the top 5, it seems like. Always challenging Aaron for the win. Good to see that 19 car out there. Anyone that you want to thank or give a shout out to?
Yeah, you, pit stall, the fans, they put on a good show. And Aaron for winning. Greg top, podium, top 3. Good run again. I'm happy.
Good deal, man. Greg, you got us, man?
I got you finally.
Okay, cool. 3rd place, man. You're on the pole. That car was super fast, was hooked up. I mean, talk about the race and what happened tonight.
Yeah, I've always been a hot lapper, so I put down that nice lap for qualifying, and then I knew I wasn't going to take tires on the first run, and I was surprised when Donald did, but I haven't raced that much, so the second to last run where the 70 just pulled away, I didn't take tires on that run, but I did finally on the last run and caught up a little bit. But I got to tell you, that Aaron guy is legit. He, even if I had taken tires and kept up with him the whole time, I think he still would have easily won. He's an impressive driver. And then I've been racing with Donald for a long time, and I've never met anybody that messes up getting on the pit road more after just leading a ton. It was nice to see him put a race together and just, hold his own up there. He had a hell of a race.
Yeah, Donald, a good race. I mean, your car was were smoking fast. You and it seemed like the 81. You guys were pretty hooked up unless something happened. But yeah, Aaron's tough to beat. There's no doubt about it. I thought you had a car for him if you get up there with him. He just had too great a lead there at the end. Anyone? Go ahead.
He had too great of a lead, but also he was outsmarting us from the start. He was taking it easy on the first 10 laps while we were driving harder, and I've been doing sim racing long enough to know that if I don't do that too, he's just going to drive away from us at the end of the run. And I was banking on getting more yellows, but these guys did a great job. Not enough yellows.
Yeah, Pit Stall puts on a good race. Good drivers out there tonight. You're one of the best. So, anyone you want to thank or give a shout out to?
I definitely got to give a shout out to the pit stall guys, man. This is a fun league, and they work really hard to put it together and collect good drivers, and it's a good time. And I got to give a shout out to my family. I know they're watching.
Good deal, Greg. Well, hey, man, good race. You got the pole, top 3. Love to see you out there. Love seeing you're always challenging up there, top 5. So we'll see you next time at Darlington.
Yeah, hopefully I'm around. My son has travel baseball, so I miss a lot. But yeah, I definitely want to be there for Darlington. That's a good track.
Sounds good, Greg. Have a good one.
Good night.
Well, there you have it. Pit Stall Premier Series here from Michigan. Aaron Smith in the 70 taking the victory over Donald Sandusky, Greg Wellen in the third. We'd be remiss to not mention Brandon Medford, Tim Williams. Those are your top 5. Good race tonight. Only a couple cautions. Good, clean race in here. The Pit Stall puts on a great race. Aaron Smith puts on a clinic again. 2 weeks in a row, or 2 races in a row. One last week at Las Vegas. He'll won this one in Michigan. We'll see what happens. We go to Darlington on June 11th. 135 laps. The track too tough to tame in Darlington, South Carolina. I want to thank you for joining me here on the Victory Lane Broadcasting Network. You all have a good weekend.